So it looks like another Monday Night Raw has come and gone, and the dust has settled on everything, and it looks like they're picking back up on the Alexa Bliss and Charlotte feud from a couple weeks ago. So I want to take a moment and kind of detail the importance on this matchup and basically give some history on that for those of you who aren't aware. I want to share some stats to educate everyone listening. So as far as national televised shows go, Charlotte is the only horsewoman that Alexa has never defeated. Ever. In her career. Pinfall or submission. Never. Now I can't be 100% sure, but the resources I could find, they've never even fought a singles match on a main roster house show before. They've only been in 3 main roster house shows, all in 2019. 2, where they were involved in tag team fatal 4-ways, where the Kabuki Warriors won both. And 1 show where Bliss and Flair were in a random one-off triple threat match for the SmackDown title against SmackDown champion Bayley. In NXT, they only met up in 9 house shows, mostly in opposing tag teams and various fatal 4-ways and such. But I know for a fact that Charlotte has never eaten a fall or submission from Bliss on anything that has been broadcast to viewers at home. In fact, to get super stats nerdy, they've only ever had 3 singles matches their entire career. 3. House show or televised. 3. Period. And Charlotte won all 3. There were 2 random televised one-off non-feud matches in NXT in 2014, and 1 champion versus champion match for Survivor Series 2017. What's even more tragic is that Survivor Series match was made because Charlotte beat Natalya on the SmackDown Go Home show, so the Bliss Flair match only even had 5 days of social media build, where they were only able to cut 1 promo on the Survivor Series pre-show, and that was that. Never once did they even have a face-to-face confrontation because it was that last minute. Astonishingly, they've collectively worked together on the same brands for several years combined now, and they've never in their career had a nationally televised singles match on the main roster, ever. And as such, they've never had a proper feud before on television, ever. In fact, the only time they have ever even been in the ring together on broadcast television since main roster call-up was once, on a random triple threat match on SmackDown in 2019, thanks to the wild card rule, where it was Raw superstar Alexa Bliss versus Charlotte Flair versus Carmella to determine who would go on to face Bayley at the Stomping Grounds pay-per-view. And Alexa ended up pinning Carmella for the win. Now everyone is clamoring for new matches and new feuds, so a proper pay-per-view build with Bliss versus Flair is about as new as you can get. It's never been done before. It's never been seen before. And I'd say to even go full throttle and make this a double pay-per-view, 8-week program. Make it this epic Bayley versus Sasha takeover New York City type of build. And if I can totally fantasy book, I call to have Bliss take the belt. Because with the other 3 horsewomen, Bliss took their belts. She got Becky at TLC 2016, Bayley at Payback 2017, and Sasha at a random Raw taping in Memphis 2017. So it would be a nice bow to put on her career. More than anything else, I truly think this needs to be a singles program though. No triple threats, no fatal 4-ways, no tag teams. This should just be 2 women in and 1 woman out with the title. It makes me wonder, why have they never worked together in any sort of program? Was that a call early on from Ashley? From Lexi? Or is it just simply how the chips have coincidentally fallen for 10 years? It's just truly mind-blowing how the #1 woman in the company has never had any meaningful interaction ever on TV with the #5 woman in the company. Who the heck dropped the ball on that one? So hopefully you've learned a couple things. I know that during the research of this video, I learned a tremendous amount. I was just completely not aware that they had 0 dealings with in the past. And to me, that was more mind-blowing than anything. And I know that since WWE has absolutely no idea on wins and loss trackers, that it's probably a high probability that they have absolutely no idea that this has slipped under the radar, this feud. And so I just want to take a moment and talk about it and kind of share on why I feel like this is a really important feud that needs to be visited. This is a story that should be told just for the rarity of it and the fact that they haven't crossed paths. And so hopefully you appreciated the video and got something out of it. So thanks for watching.